The midfielder studied Neymar's stop-start penalty technique ahead of United's FA Youth Cup quarter-final clash with Liverpool in 2011 and, such was his confidence, he was prepared to put it into practice in front of 12,000 people. Sir Alex Ferguson was among those present. Following a prolonged shuffle and slow run-up, Pogba paused as goalkeeper Tyrell Bedford dived to his left and rolled the ball into the net before speeding away in celebration. Only referee David Coote had other ideas, deeming it unsporting conduct, and ordering a retake. Oh, and he showed the 17-year-old a second yellow card. Pogba could not believe it. The midfielder looked to the heavens, aghast, as he trudged off the field with his side 2-0 down and facing a mountain to climb to keep their dream alive. But such was the heart and talent in this side, they turned it around without their talisman, who would return to make a big difference in the semi-final clash with Chelsea and play every minute of the final win against Sheffield United. For former teammate Giuliano van Velzen, Pogba's very strong mentality and X-factor quickly shone through at that level after the Dutch youngster joined the club from Ajax. The first time I walked into the dressing room he wasn't there yet because he was injured and with the physio at the time. I met everyone, had a little bit of a chat, and 10 minutes later he came in. I thought, wow, so big. I thought he must be 19 or 20, he told Men's Sport. Van Velzen and Pogba quickly hit it off. He was very relaxed, very funny, everyone wanted to be with Paul. Everyone liked him in the way he was. Ferguson was among his admirers and warned if we hold Pogba back, he's going to leave, just months after United's Youth Cup win. Pogba was duly promoted to the club's reserves and made his first team debut in the 3-0 win against Leeds in September. Just 6 more appearances would follow. Even Zeki Friars would start more games for the first team that season. Pogba also suffered the indignity of seeing Rafael, the right back, picked ahead of him in midfield against Blackburn Rovers. With Paul Scholes having been resigned midway through the season, when the 37-year-old did not even have a boot deal, enough was enough for Pogba's camp and he went on to join Juventus. So what happened? We saw Paul as one of the young upcoming guys ready to break into the first team, working with the established players around him, former first-team coach René Meulenstein told Men's Sport. Those senior players could take more responsibility and allow him to focus on playing. The last year and a half he trained predominantly with the first team and had 1 or 2 run-outs. Unfortunately, things took a turn. What we hoped was that Paul would stay at United. It was a shame also because many years later Manchester United had to dig deep to bring him back and obviously Paul was keen on coming back. Jose Mourinho's Manchester United gesture will give fans hope. United certainly had to dig deep, making Pogba the world's most expensive player at the time when they spent £89.3 million to bring him back. It has been an eventful 2 years, countless haircuts, flashes of brilliance and even his own personalized emoji beamed around the electronic advertising hoardings at Old Trafford. But Pogba has looked at home on the world stage for France at the World Cup and Mark Phelan believes his performances in Russia stand him in good stead. I think a lot of attention has been put on him simply because of who he is, that fee on his head and some of the performances throughout the season, the chairman of Sensible Soccer, the football equipment, education and coaching company added. He's probably found it refreshing getting to go to the World Cup and play. Obviously coming back to United for an enormous amount of money, the expectations have been huge. There have been times where he has had his ups and downs, played well, not played well. Because of who he is, what he has done, he brings a lot of attention on himself. Get all the latest Manchester United news first with our new app. Download it here now.